down 1, right 1. And the B value is definitely 6. So when you graph, you start at the B value. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we're going to look at number 2 together, and we'll see that we need to make a little bit of an adjustment to what you're doing here. So can you tell me the slope of this? What is the number in front of x?
Negative 2/3.
Is that really a negative? I guess it is. I guess it is. All right. So that means down 2, right 3.
Mhm.
And what is the B value?
Negative 1.
-1. So do you start with the slope or the B value when you graph?
The slope.
Nope. You start with the B value. Always start with the B value.
Okay.
So there's -1. So this down 2, right 3 means you literally go down 2 and right 3, something like that.
Mhm.
And you only need 2 points, so you connect them with a line, and you have your graph. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So for number 3, we're gonna want to make do you have to notate anything else? To see how you're notating y-intercept? I don't know. Okay. So we're gonna grab a new graph here. You're gonna want to erase what you have there and make just a small adjustment to it. So the slope is definitely 5. It's really 5 over 1. That means it's up 5 and right 1. And the B value is 5. That's correct. But that means you're starting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
Okay. That's the B value. That's where you're starting. And then you're going up 5 from there. You're going up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right 1. So there's your next point. So it looks something like that. Let me know when you get that down. We'll move on to number 4. Actually, let's do number 7 next. I know you've already done it, but let's just talk about it a little bit.
Okay. Okay, I finished.
Okay, so number 7, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong here. It's just kind of your teacher might want more transparency about this. Now the y-intercept is actually 0, -4, or 0, 4, sorry, 0, 4. And that's this point here. But there's no like tick mark. There's no markings on that. So you might want to add those in, or add in that it is the y-intercept.
Okay.
That's the only comment on that one. The rest of it looks okay. -2 over 1, that's down 2, right 1. Okay, so let's look at number 9. Why don't you try graphing number 9 on your own now that you've kind of seen what we're doing.
Mhm.
Leave that container for him to take back. You were gonna. Any questions on this?
Oh, no, I'm done.
Okay, so you start at 3, so you should have a dot somewhere like that. And then you're going down 1 because it's negative, but right 2. You're always going to the right. So down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2. Could You can graph more than 1 point. You might even ask your instructor, like, hey, how many points should I graph? You only need 2, but they're the ones grading you, so you should
Okay.
consider that. Any questions before we move to some other types of problems, some exceptions, if you will?
No.
Okay. Is this just the backside of what we were doing last week?
Yeah.
So in a week, this is all you guys have done in a week? This doesn't sound like very much.
We
I'm not blaming you, just surprised.
we had a quiz on the front side, and then
Okay,
we have
that
a
makes sense. All right. So I added in a +0 here to help you with the M and the B value.
Mhm.
What is M and what is B?
M is 4 and B is 0.
That's right. So where is 0 in that graph there?
And like the middle right there.
And
Yeah.
that's got a special name. It's called the origin, or think of it as like home. It's where you start.
Hmm.
So from there, you're going to use the slope. Go ahead and make a quick sketch of the graph.
Okay.
All right, so it's up 4 and then right 1, something like that. Does that look right to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so try graphing number 8 on your own. Let me know when you've got something down.
Okay.
Okay, do you have something graph for this?
Yeah.
All right, so the slope is 3/5 and the B value is 0. You go up 3 and right 5.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna look at number 5 next. I'm going to slightly rewrite it to help make it clear. So this is really the equation y equals 0x plus 4. So what is the slope? What is the B value?
The slope is 0 and the B value is 4.
Right. So this is a horizontal line. This is a special case. So you still start at 4, but you draw a horizontal line through it.
Oh, okay.
So this is something like special that you have to remember. You'll see it on a test or a quiz, and it'll be something that. By the way, do you know your last day of school?
It's mm, next Friday is my last day.
Okay, so you're off a little bit earlier than a lot of other students. That's great. Good to know.
Hmm.
All right. So any questions before we move on to the other exception, the other type of problem you'll see?
No.
So that's number 6. Number 6 is another exception. If the other one was a horizontal line, what kind of line do you think this is?
Um, a straight one?
Their lines are all straight.
Oh, like up to down.
Vertical, yes, this is a
Vertical.
vertical line. So this one actually has no slope and no y-intercept.
Okay.
All right, any questions on that?
No.
Okay. So let's do some other problems like this. Let's do a little review from last time. Let's say it's 3x minus 2y equals negative 12. I want you to find the x and the y-intercepts for me. Do you remember how to do that from before?
Um, yeah.
Okay, give this a try. Let me know what you come up with. I'll be right back with you. All right, what did you come up
Um,
with here?
y equals -6 and x equals 4.
Okay, so errors on both of those. This is negative 2y equals negative 12, and this is 3x equals negative 12. Do you have that written down or something different?
I have that written down.
Okay, so what are you dividing both sides by on the left here?
2.
What 2 is not the number in front of y.
Well, -2.
Negative 2, yeah, you have to divide by the whole thing.
Oh,
So what does y become? Negative 12 divided by negative 2 is?
oh, sorry. Would it be negative? No, no, it would be positive. So wouldn't it be 4?
12 divided
Oh,
by 2,
wait, 6.
6. Okay, good. On the right here, you're dividing by 3. So negative 12 divided by 3 is?
4.
Nope. You already gave me that answer. You're disregarding the signs. You're treating them like they're unimportant, but they're very important.
Oh, I didn't
They're
see the negative. It's -4.
There's negative 4. Okay. All right. Let me give you another one to try here. Okay. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll build a little table, X, Y, 0, 0. All right. Go ahead and solve for the X and the Y intercepts, please.
Okay. Would it be y equals -2 and x equals -8?
You got it. Very good. I like that. All right, so let's look at some slightly more difficult ones here. Let's say it's 5x minus 10y equals 20. This one's a little bit different though. It's maybe a little bit more difficult.
Um, does y equal -2 and x equal 4?
Yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna make this slightly different. Okay, let's go 4x minus 2y equals 1.
Um, does y equal -1/2
It does. Very good.
and does x equal 1/3?
1/4. You're dividing by 4,
Oh,
right?
oops.
4x equals 1, divide by 4.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah. I don't know how I got a 3.
Okay. All right. Let's do a couple more of these graphs. Y equals -3/4 x plus 1. Could you make a quick sketch of that?
Okay.
Let me
Okay,
know when you've got a graph.
I got one.
Okay. The slope is what value?
-3/4.
And what's the b?
1.
Good. So you start there at 1. And then are you going up or down?
Um, Down.
Down 3 and right 4. So something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions on this?
No.
Okay. I agree. You pretty much have this down. So let me try a couple more of these X and Y intercept problems. Actually, no, let me graph something else. So let's say I wanted you to graph Y equals 3 and X equals -2 on the same graph. Could you graph that for me, please? Y equals 3, X equals -2. You might have to refer back to some notes.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Let me know when you've got something.
Okay, I got something.
So this is Y equals 3 up here. Do you have something like that on your graph?
Yeah.
And this is X equals -2. Where do they intersect?
Um, right there.
What's that? Yeah, what's that ordered pair called?
Um,
Maybe you haven't been doing that, but try that.
um, on,
What's the X value there and what's the Y value there?
oh, it X and wait, no, 3 and -2.
X comes before Y. It's X and then Y is the ordered pair.
So -2 and 3.
Yes. Okay. Um, let me put some other equations up in front of you. All right, so this is a multiple choice problem. Are your tests ever multiple choice or are they all free response?
There's some of them multiple choice.
Okay. Um, you know enough to be able to answer this question, but it's different form than what you've been doing. Maybe it'll be okay.
Would it be A?
It is A. Good. All right, let me snip another question in from this.
Would it be C?
So why would you choose C? Like, what is it about
Oh,
this
wait,
equation?
not C. B.
Okay, that is correct. Yeah, it's helpful to write it in this form, +0. Okay. All right, so here is another problem for you to try. One of the challenges is multiple choices. You can get the right answer, but mark the wrong one, or if you, it's a different thing altogether.
Yeah.
All right, so give this a try, please.
Would it be C?
Yes, that is correct. Right. Very good. The let's try another one here. All right, go ahead and try this. I'll be right back with you, please.
Okay.
Okay, do you have an answer for me on this one?
Would it be C?
Slope of 2, y-intercept of -1. I agree. All right, definitely got this down. Let's try one more. Let's do the equation of a line.
And would it be B?
It is B. You are correct. All right. Okay, let's try a different type of problem here. You're doing really well. Like these are in a different class than you're taking, but you definitely understand them. Um, so for this one, I'd recommend plotting the point and
Mhm.
then drawing the vertical line through it. So here's negative 2, 5. Like, just presume that that's negative 2, 5, and this is the vertical line through it.
Mhm.
Do you remember from earlier, does the vertical line, is it the X or the Y? I mean, you got your paper, so look at the one that we graphed that's like this, that's up and down. Is that the vertical or the horizontal? And is it X equals or Y equals?
Y says y equals.
Okay,
Oh, no, it
we
says
did,
x equals.
yeah. I mean, that's why I asked you to look because you have this. So a couple answers are gone. That one's gone. That one's gone.
So then would it be A?
It is A. Very good. Okay. So I really helped out a great deal on that one. So I'm gonna have to ask you to do your best to get the next one on your own. Um, it's the other type of problem here. So here we go. Take a look at that, please.
Would it be C?
It is C. Very good. All right, fantastic. So now let's just look at a few more problems here. Um, maybe in some ways these are too easy, but uh, do the best you can.
Um, would it be wait, would it be A?
So A has it's a negative slope. So if the slope is negative, the graph always goes down and to the right. If the slope is positive, it goes up and to the right.
Mhm. Oh, would it be um B?
It is B, yes. Okay, doing great. Let's do a few more here. Multiple choice kind of is easier to do than all the free response. Just gotta sort of look at them.
Would it be B?
X-intercept of -2. Yes, got it. Are you finding these to be pretty easy?
Yeah.
That's good. All right, a couple more.
Would it be C?
Yes. Right. Just looking to see if there's any other ones that might make sense to do. Um, I'm scrolling through another bunch of tests here. I don't think so. All right. All right. Could you give me the equation of this line? It's not multiple choice. Could you give me the equation of this line?
Would it be Y equals 2x minus 3?
It's a vertical line. What's the equation of a vertical line? Is it x equals or is it y equals?
Oh, x equals
Okay. And what does it equal? What is the x value there?
2 x. Oh wait, no, not 2. It would it be -3?
-3, yes. All right, very good. All right. Let's call it there. Is that okay with you?
Huh?
All right, we're going to stop the recording.